Good afternoon and welcome to Around the Tiers. I'm Steph Stoiko. It's time to announce today's Southern Tier Tuesdays winner. And congratulations to Friends of Rogers. The nonprofit is being awarded $2,000 from Upstate Shredding and Adam and Clover Weitzman. And I spoke with Friends of Rogers Director of Development, Heather Tien, to learn more about this environmental education center.
Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon, Heather, and congratulations on winning Southern Tier Tuesdays. Tell us a little bit more about your organization and what you do.
Well, I'm with Friends of Rogers Environmental Education Center, and we are the nonprofit that handles the environmental education here at Rogers Center and in schools and things like that in our community. It means so much for us to get this grant from Southern Tier Tuesdays. We are so honored because the nominations came from our supporters, the voters came from our supporters, and we would just like to thank everyone that voted, and of course Adam Weitzman and his daughter Clover for this wonderful grant program. We will be using the $2,000 to update some of our educational materials for our reptile husbandry for Darcy and Sriracha. We have Darcy is our red-eared slider, and Sriracha is our corn snake, and we use them for educational purposes for kids so that they can see them and get to know them and understand reptile environment, and some of our Zoom programs as well.
And tell us a little bit about, you mentioned a little bit about those programs, but tell us a little bit more about some of the programs and the services that you offer.
Thank you. Yes, we offer monthly education programs for families through Zoom and in person. We also have annual events each season, including winter. We have a great winter celebration in January with skiing and snowshoeing and things like that. Rogers Center itself is open daily, dawn to dusk, and as are the restrooms. And there's never an admission fee to visit Rogers. So that's another reason that we rely on grants and stuff. It's because we try to make sure our programs are free for all families in our community to be able to participate. We do all kinds of school field trips. In fact, we had one here today. So school field trips, badge programs for scouts, all kinds of events and volunteer programs for corporations as well.
And you said that you're open during the week. Now, where exactly are you located for people if they're interested in coming to take a little visit?
We are in Sherburne, New York. We are on State Route 80, which is just off of Route 12. So if you're coming anywhere in your viewing area, you would come up Route 12 north and then turn in Sherburne, and we're 1 mile from the center of Sherburne.
And I know coming up in June, you have a few events that we can look forward to. Now tell us a little bit about those.
So in June, we have so many things coming up. You can always go to friendsofrogers.org to see what our latest events are. But in June, we have on June 4th, we have a river cleanup at the Shango River, which meets up against our property here at Rogers Center. We also have a fossil dig program June 4th, where you will meet here. It's for kids ages 5 and up. And there is a fee for that program because you get a kit to dig the fossils and stuff. And it is off-site. That is an 8:30 meetup on June 4th. June 11th, we have our Outdoors Day event with the DEC here. And we also have our shredding event that day. Shredding event is sponsored by Preferred Mutual. So it's free to the public. Anyone can bring their documents to shred, and it gets all recycled, and it's a wonderful program. And then June 25th, we actually have a paddle trip in 9 Mile Swamp. And so you can have your own boat if you want to bring your own kayak or canoe, or we have some that you can rent as well. We also have our brick program for donors as well. So people can buy a personalized brick in this size, or there's 2 other sizes that are larger. And you can engrave it, you can have it engraved with your personal message and clip art, and they get installed here at Rogers Center at the entrance of the visitor center. So we did it last year, we sold over 100 bricks. This year we plan to double that, so you can leave your message for generations to come.
What would you say do you love most about being a part of this organization?
Oh my goodness, it's such a wonderful place. I grew up coming to Rogers Center myself, and so to work here is just amazing. We get to see kids connect with nature on a daily basis. Families get to come here and picnic, go for walks, birding. We have 6 miles of hiking trail that includes trails that are paved, trails that are level, trails that are more challenging, uphill to our farm tower. There's just so much to do here. People come and feed the trout in the trout pond and get to interact with nature. It's just such a wonderful place, and so many generations of people have been coming here.
Well, congratulations on winning Southern Tier Tuesdays, and thanks for being here this afternoon.
Thank you for having me.
Friends of Rogers is an environmental education center located in Sherburne, New York. And Rogers Center is much more than a nature center and trails. It's a space of natural beauty that has grown from the love and support of the community. The mission of Friends of Rogers is to provide outstanding education opportunities for all individuals to enjoy and inspire them to protect the natural world. Now, for more on Friends of Rogers and all upcoming events, you can visit friendsofrogers.org. And for more on previous grant recipients, be sure to check out Southern Tier Tuesdays on Facebook, Instagram, and